Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Welcome to That Will Never Work podcast. This is your coach, Latoya. You are here on Women Empowerment Wednesdays. And I want to talk about fear. So let's start with the definition. Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or threat. Listen, I'm not talking about the type of fears where you go outside and there's someone out there that's lurking and, that can really cause you harm. And that fear is natural, and it's to cause you to be alert and to either make an exit or be prepared to defend yourself. That's not the type of fear I'm talking about. The type of fear I want to discuss today is that when you have a fear of the unknown, when you want to start your business, and you have that little inkling or that thought, that self-sabotaging thought to say what you can't do, or even as you do your research, you find out that there's so many issues or problems that you may not be equipped to handle just yet. Like if you want to open up a restaurant and the statistics say that restaurant will fail within the first 5 years. That's enough to stop anyone, especially with the money you have to pour into a restaurant. But why not? Look how many restaurants there are around. And they had to get the courage to do it. So why can't you open up your own? It's fear a lot of times of not knowing what to do and how to do it. If you don't have the right mentors or the correct information, there's so many things that can limit what you can do. But here's what I suggest. Number one, if it's a passion of yours, something that you want to do, then you're not going to rest until it's done. Listen, between the two interviews I've done with Ryan and Danielle for their businesses, they've had their own fears. But what keeps them going is the passion for that craft, the passion to succeed and to do something they enjoy doing. So that's what keeps them going. But a lot of times, most of us let fear stop us and let the fear override that passion. Listen, there's some times where I've had, if you look into all the things that I do, so many things that I can do just because I enjoy learning. I enjoy going to the next level, the next thing, or to meet new people. But there have been times, and sometimes this still happens, where I become fearful. What am I supposed to do next? I have eyes watching me. What is she about to do now? Is she going to do this? Why didn't that take off? Why isn't she speaking more? There's so many reasons why behind the scenes that I may not be doing anything in that particular area of my life. But a lot of times it has been fear. It has been fear of not the craft itself. It has been fear of when you speak, you have a responsibility. And I want to make sure that when I'm speaking, I'm making a positive change in someone's life. That's a heavy burden to bear, but only if I allow it to be. It's a responsibility, yes, but my fears can hold me back. So thankfully, I have this opportunity to speak on a podcast. It's like, you know what? Stop letting that fear hold you back. Because if you're thinking about it, you're dreaming about it, you see yourself doing it, then that means you're supposed to. If you imagine it, you envision it, it's something you need to do. A lot of times we have those so-called friends or someone in that circle that'll say to you, like Danielle had said in her interview, well, why would you want to start your own boutique? Other people are doing it and you're not as successful as them. Well, that person had to get a start from somewhere. So instead of focusing on someone else, you are your own competition. Okay, so are you further along today than you were yesterday? If not, you got work to do. And it's also imperative that you surround yourself with people who can encourage you when you fall into that self-sabotage of your own fears. I always say this, and you're going to continue to hear me say this, your support system is everything. And even if you don't have that support system now, you find it. More than likely, there's a group of people who do what you do that can help encourage you to keep on your track. Here's the thing. There's multiple coaches out here, but they're all different. They all have different styles. Think about it. You have Tony Robbins. Some people don't like because he yells, but he gets his group pumped up. You have coaches who sounds like they're mothering you. You have coaches that are really calm and, come off really, well, just the opposite basically is my point. There are so many demeanors out here. So that's why there's so many coaches, so that you have a choice to pick who works for you, what you want, and who can get you to get the best from you. So whatever your business may be, whether it's opening up a daycare, whether it's starting your own boutique, whether it's selling items that help people in any type of area, whether it's selling a product or just a service, only you can do what you do in the fashion that you do it. It's as simple as that. And the world won't get to know you if you don't put it out there, if you don't get started. But you have to take time and say, what is that fear? Is it a fear that people aren't going to like it? There is a tribe for everything. If you even paid attention to some types of jobs out here, people who study butterflies. I never thought that was a possibility growing up, but it's a job. Somebody's getting paid to study all type of butterflies. Somebody's getting paid to study the bees and make sure there's enough bees in the world for us. I never even knew of such a thing. So whatever it is that you choose to do and how you want to do it, go for it. And draw out the roadmap to get there. If you don't know, that's when you have to seek out mentors. Who else is in that industry? There's Facebook, who have different types of groups. Google it. There's meetup groups. Google the meetup groups. Right now, there are people doing virtual groups right now because of the pandemic. So what I'm trying to explain to you is the fear is internal. And if you have a support system, which is not support, that's going to go against you. That's not your team. That's not your people. You need to pay attention to who's going to support your dream and create a whole new circle if need be. And find those people that can help you ascertain your dream. If you need a coach, you can always reach out to me. But then I'm also explaining that it starts with the mindset. Where your brain goes, where your head goes, the body will follow. So if you are afraid to make that step, then nothing else is going to happen. But once you say, I'm going to make this happen, then things will start to fall in place. You're going to stumble, and that's expected. Get right back up. You ever notice babies, when they're learning how to walk, they stumble, they fall, but they get right back up. Especially if it's a toy that they're trying to reach or a person that they want to grab onto and hug, they're going to keep getting back up. Are you going to tell that baby, well, you done fell, so ain't no sense in you getting back up? No. And if you do, something wrong with you. But no, you don't. You encourage the baby to keep pushing. No matter how many times that baby fall, get back up. Well, you got to do the same thing for yourself. No matter how many times you fall, you get yourself right back up and you keep pushing until you get where you need to get to. And then after you reach it, you keep going until you get the experience so that you can do it in your sleep. It's automatic. And then you go to the next level, whatever that is for your business. So the homework, if you choose to accept it, is to, number one, acknowledge what your fears are. Write them down. And then what's the opposite? How can you change those fears into confidence? Yes, confidence. How do you change it? And then you take your time and one by one, you overcome those fears. So what's the mantra for this week? Face the fears and push through. That's what you're going to do. You're going to face those fears and push right through. Say it again. Face the fears and push through. You got this. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you need to reach me, I can be reached at on my email, coachingbyLatoya@gmail.com. Also Facebook, Coaching by Latoya. And on Instagram, Life Coach Latoya. Enjoy. Until next Wednesday.